Life is the dream that you see with eyes open, that can be changed on spot without hoping. So we manifest after physical rest in this dimension we float in because our spirits are free. Oh, how silly of me to believe there's a such thing as limits or allowing others to edit that book of life, your script, and see. I'm well versed in this journey, and the only penmanship recognized is mine because I'm the author of this nonfiction. So I dream. I dream. I spread wings, allowing winds to take me to new heights. Cocoon to a better you, butterfly and take flight. You were born to soar in spite of any plight, allowing your inner light to be ignited, the inner you to be excited. So we dream. We dream. We dream to grow, expand, and become diverse, to formulate your plan, understand your worth, to step into greatness, believe and achieve, and to paint that picture your mind conceives. So we dream. We dream. We dream like it's our last breath. Dream because yours isn't like anyone else's. Allow your dream to unlock powers never open because it's your dream that makes this life golden. So we dream. We dream. We dream. Good afternoon, everyone, and thank you. I am your host for this afternoon, Konshens the MC, and this is Rhyme and Reason. The power of words have an immense and uncanny ability to immediately spark emotion to the ears of people willing to listen. With the goal of inspiring voices and minds through rhythm and rhymes, I, joined by a few scholars that I've had the opportunity to work with this summer, are going to be presenting to you a series of spoken word pieces. We're also going to conduct a live creating exercise, perform that piece created, and then end the afternoon evening with a recorded, classically dope performance of First Lady. Now, let's hop into the swing of things. First and foremost, I would like to bring to the stage a gentleman who I had the opportunity to work with this summer. I just met him this summer, and I can honestly say before we met, I don't think he truly found his poetic voice. He knew the power of words and understand that he did have something to say, but to just see a young man truly embrace the essence of poetry and have just an eager desire to express themselves, I would like to present to you Mr. Ayante Carter.
The name of this piece is The Strong Mind of a Broken Child. What 12-year-old do you know can see his mom on her deathbed and keep walking? What 12-year-old do you know whose life can change in an instant and still smile? What 12-year-old do you know can jump into a neighborhood full of kids that he doesn't even know and still make friends? What tw- what 12-year-old do you know can go days on end thinking about suicide and keep it to itself? What 12-year-old do you know can watch his family fall apart and still find love? What 17-year-old do you know can go from jumping from girl to girl, looking for true love and still get his heart broken each time and still keeps trying? What 18-year-old do you know can watch the world fall apart from hate and still look for peace? What 18-year-old do you know who can have everything they worked for 12 years taken away from them and still be grateful just to make it to the finish line? What 18-year-old do you know who's grateful for making it to 18 but fears if they'll live to see 21? Despite the things that I've been through and I go through, I'm strong and I push through, and those are my best qualities. I'm different. My second piece is called Exposed. He's scared of a one-on-one. He grabbed that gun. My son, what happened to a fair fight? You catch me on that summer night just to black my eye with your boys, and y'all really play me like I was a fucking toy. You niggas go against the code. You rather shoot or jump a nigga who shares the same complexion as you when you got the whole world hating on you. Nigga, you look like a damn fool. Bullets don't got names on them. Y'all go around shooting innocent kids. Y'all flip Michaela's leg. You really fucked up little girl's head. You boys are dumb. You niggas slow. You niggas merciless. You kill your own brothers and sisters and still beg for peace and equality. You boys dumb. You niggas slow. You niggas merciless to your own brothers and sisters, but beg for peace and equality. You let your friend rape that girl. I swear people are so crazy in this fucking world. She told you no and you kept going. I'm at a point where I could shoot a nigga dick off and start suing. You niggas make me sick. Would I be wrong to stick that stick in your face and blow? You watched your friend call that black queen a bitch, but you shoot a nigga that snitch because he got a kid at home to take care of. He wanted to take care of his kid, yet the absence of a father is you still made him bear witness of. You boys dumb, you niggas slow, you niggas merciless to your own brothers and sisters, but beg for peace and equality. You boys dumb, you niggas slow, you niggas merciless to your own brothers and sisters, but still beg for peace and equality. Thank you.
Thank you, Ayante. Snaps all across the room for you. Again, I want to thank you, Ayante, for having the courage to step on the stage and present your truth. Really appreciate that. Next, I would like to bring to the stage not only a poet and MC, but an insanely talented musician. When I met Matthew Adams, I did not know what I was in store for. I met this gentleman assuming that he did not write a bar a day in his life, that this was going to be his first encounter with putting words together, that this was going to be his first opportunity to express himself in a public forum. But boy, was I wrong. This gentleman plays multiple instruments. He's performed in various venues that I've touched the stage on as well. So I would love to bring to the stage next. Please give a round of applause for Mr. Matthew Adams.
This piece is called Black Future. When I hear the words Black History, I think about the pain and hate that's gone through. However, I also think about the people who paved the way for me to be great, the people who gave me the chance to choose my own fate. But I also think about why did they do it? Did they did it for us as Black people to be in the street all night? They did it for us not to work, or did they did it for us to go to jail? I think they did it for us to live as life as great kings and queens, for us to run the world, not run from the world. Now, when you hear the words Black History, think about the people in the past, and also think about the bright future they made for us. My next piece is called Let Us Free. Let us free, let us free. Let us walk down the street without being put on our knees. Let us live our life without the pressure of society. Let us free, let us free. Let us see the world colors, not just black and white. Let me feel the light of the sun without the shadow of hate. Let us free, let us free. Let us breathe without the rope around our neck. Let us breathe without the threats behind our back. Let us free, let us free. Now, my final piece is called Black Male. Being a male puts a target on your back. Being a black male puts a bigger target on my back. The police killing left and right. That's not the worst thing. A black man got shot over a parking spot. What do you mean the killer walk free? What do you mean? That's not for me. I don't want to worry I might get shot walking to school. I don't want my brother to worry I might get shot. I don't want my sister to worry I might get shot. I don't want my mom to worry that she has to bury her son today. I don't want my brother to ask, where's my brother? I don't want my sister to ask, where's my brother? I don't want my mom to ask, where's my son? The same way I had to ask, where's my father? That's not for me. It's not for my family. Just want to be free. I just want to be free from this target on my back. When they say all men are equal, they mean all white men are equal, not me. I just want to be free. What do you mean I'm not free? I should be. Thank you.
Matthew, you bring a smile to my entire spirit every single time you open your mouth, man. Snaps around the fingers again for Matthew. Next, I would like to bring to the stage a young man who I met several years ago, who actually told me he had a plethora of questions when we met. Konshens, man, how do you do what you do? The connections that you make. How do you get a manager? How do you get signed? And his intensity for knowledge and eagerness to be around individuals who have already accomplished things that he has set for himself is very admirable. The next artist I would like to bring to the stage, his name is Jonathan Bethea, but on the stage an MC and poet, he is known as Pluto. Please, Pluto, bring your talents and your power. We look forward to it.
Hello, everyone. So I'll start my first piece titled "Let Me Talk." I can tell by looking in her eyes, she's tired of all my lies. Not really a surprise, cause I'm that nigga who always tries, cause I ain't never did it. But at least I'm willing to admit it. The pain she's in, I can't fix it, cause the pain has been twisted. Wait, I'm hypnotized by what she has televised. Always find the truth in my lies. Feel like I'm holding the wings of a butterfly. She's probably right. I can only imagine what she hear at night, cause she's a sight. When shit went left, but I never made it right. I'm gonna take the blame just to put it into your game. Fighting for your love is lame, so you got other niggas to entertain shit. I'm on a different level. I no longer see the devil until I looked in the mirror and saw myself clearer. I put her greatness on weight. Never got around to appreciate the sound that she made. Sounded great. Should I never hesitate to show how great she is. Her body is her biz. It is what it is. Shit. She said, fuck the hook. So I put my face in a notebook and sniffed the line and damn it blew my mind. But what's on your mind? If you don't mind, I hold you up so you can make your mind. I keep it a stack with you so you don't think you're wasting your time. But don't get it twisted. Every nigga want to be optimist, but nobody was primed up. I get excited when we shine. But back to the topic at hand, I'm trying to be a better man. I hope you can understand. I have a plan. I just need you to understand that I'm in pain. And I hope you don't leave a stain on the moments that we had. You guessed that, which made me mad. Now the story goes woohoo, and I'm like, too bad. But at least right now I get to focus on my bag. Wait, where's my bag? And for my second piece, it's titled "Run, Black Man." Run, black man, run, black man, run. Just keep on working because the job is never done. Run, black man, run, black man, run. You can still feel everything that they've done. Run, black man, run, black man, run. Just keep on swinging because the fight is yet to be won. Run, black man, run, black man, run. Nobody really cares. They just want to see you run. Run, black man, run, black man, run. Just look at what they've done. Look at how far they've come. Prince and princesses with no wisdom. Kings and queens with no kingdom. Run, black man, run, black man, run. This this is the nightmare your parents told you about. But this is the nightmare your grandparents came from. Run, black man, run, black man, run. We were caterpillars. They don't want to see so many butterflies, but you're supposed to feel hurt when an eagle dies. Run, black man, run, black man, run. Eyes filled with lies. Freedom feels like the word compromise. So until my awful demise, I just want to find a sister like Maya Angelou so we can rise. Run, black man, run. Just keep on working because the job is never done. Run, black man, run. You can still feel everything that they've done. Run, black man, run. You can still feel care. Nobody's going to be one. Run, black man, run. Nobody really cares. They just want to see you run. Run, black man, run. We shall and will feel the weight of freedom, even if we shall build the kingdom, rewrite history for wisdom, our youth shall play on the newest game system. Run, black man, run. They're curious about black man. They want to stop black man, to ask black man, why black man? Why are you running, black man? And black man replied, I'm just running to the promised land. And for my final piece, like this. I'm sorry that it came to this. Didn't want to end like this. Last time didn't feel like this. Really matter me the feeling I miss. I miss feeling like this. Sorry that you felt like this. That's why I don't you just like this. Let's move like this. They ain't gotta know about all of this. Let's just be quiet because we both know what it is. I ain't had none of this. I let it be enough for what it is. Me and you look at each other in the eye and said it is what it is. But right now I'm saying fuck what it is. Excuse my letters after this. All I see is you're my mental. Sorry if I'm getting emotional. They said it never was personal. Cause I'm unafraid to mention you. Even this one refers to you. I've been down ever since Kobe plane went down. I'm popping ecstasy now, but I'm like I'm underwater right now. And I learn how to drown, give me another round, cause I still hear the sound. This is what dogs gotta do when we enter the pound, going round and round, ready to go pound for pound. If you need me, I'll be the lost and found. Please, oh dear, baby, don't call me Johnny, cause I'm different from Johnny. He cut her up and put her in the trash can. Trust me when I say that I'm a better man, even though I treated you like the worst of man. Sorry that I didn't do what I was supposed to. Always said fuck the world when I got near you. Still hurts every time that I leave you. Sorry that I didn't say none of this in front of you. And sorry for yesterday and everything that I gotta say when I said my way. But I gotta focus on tomorrow since you not here today. Still thinking about yesterday, but We said everything that we gotta say and more this time before I walked out the door. This time when you closed the door, I said to myself that I was gonna miss you more, but I'm sorry that it came to this. Didn't want to end like this. Last time didn't feel like this, but it matter me the feeling I miss feeling like this. Sorry that you felt like this. That's when I hear you just like this. Let's move like this. They ain't gotta know about all of this. Let's just be quiet, 'cause we both know what it is. I ain't had none of this. I let it be enough for what it is. Me and you look at each other in the eye and said it is what it is. But right now I'm saying fuck what it is. Excuse my letters as it is. All I see is my mental. Sorry if I'm getting emotional. They said it never was personal, 'cause I wasn't afraid to mention you. Even this one refers to you. Thank you.
Yes, Pluto, my man, 100 grand. Snaps around the fingers, always dope, always dope. Before I bring in the next poet, one thing that I encourage a lot of the scholars and geniuses and intellects that I work with, to speak your truth to power, to touch on subjects that are going to make the room uneasy, but also know to understand that that uneasiness is required for conversations to take place. Before I bring on the mod, I'm going to do a piece for you all titled Positive. He was a glutton for clubbing, for hustling and the crushing. See, ends he kept him doubling, girls he kept him coming in. But you couldn't tell him nothing, nah, couldn't nothing touch him. Infatuated with sex, that word made him blush and grin. Didn't use rubbers, no protection, he was busting them. Girls on his jock, no question, he was busting them. See, Bloxy Boss was the reason they was loving him, but he had a couple secrets, but none of them he could trust them. A few years back after drinks, he was lusting in his dime piece red bone who was up for touching him. They had a night of fun, but for some reason, he began to cough a little more, losing muscle mass, getting thin. Stuck in denial, sweaty brow as he scratched his skin, thinking to himself, man, what the hell is happening? Cold sweats at night and nightmares of rambling, doctors by side saying Trojans should have wrapped it in. See, questions start to arise because that look in his eyes leads one to believe it's something he's disguising. His girl's having symptoms she's finding surprising, the honest one she is, but feel like he is lying. See, them thoughts got her tripping. She hold on to that niche. Ain't nothing like a woman's intuition. And she's a bit past piss, thinking of the worst scenario. Could it end like this? I mean, since the first kiss, she was blown away. When they first kissed, he knew, but he did not say. The reason he felt this way was because a scandalous woman that caught him slipping in that game he played. So he feels he has to repay every woman that fit her description, and what he gave was something she'll take to the grave. Don't have to say the name, but it's ruining our world today. AIDS. The reason why I chose to write that poem is because a lot of the youth that I deal with, they don't truly understand just all of the ramifications that can come from being having fun, right? And a lot of youth don't want to hear about the other side, you know what I'm saying, of what can transpire. This story was actually inspired by a basketball player who was convicted of manslaughter for purposely infecting a plethora of women on a college campus. And so I said, how can I take this same story and make it relatable to a demographic of kids that I normally work with in the neighborhoods that I grew up in? And so hence Positive was born. Next, I want to bring to the stage a genius, and I do not use that word lightly. Someone who not only understands his purpose at a young age, but dives straight into wanting to know how he can use his purpose to not only uplift others, inspire others, but also make the world look at itself in a way as to where it has to not only accept the harsh realities that we see every day, but also giving some light or leaving some light in the room with regards of a brighter day or a resolve of today's issues. So everyone in the room, please give a warm welcome for my brother, Mr. Ahmad Woodard.
Thank you, Konshens. My first piece is entitled As We Continue. Same color of skin, just with a different name. Situations may vary, but the result's the same. Racism seems to be the reason for our constant pain. The Constitution was exclusive for those who signed their names. So if you look like them, of course you benefit. Though if you look like me, then they bend to fit what we mean to them. In the scope of things, we're only viewed as slaves, not kings and queens. There's nothing new under the sun, so we continue to shine. History repeats itself in our daily lives. Record brutalities live, and it's still not enough. They die in front of our eyes. That's traumatizing to us. So what we do when we're feeling blue every day, a cash register with no coins, we're searching for change. How can I explain when it's so engraved in the hearts and brains that choose to spew such hate? As we continue. Thank you. And my next piece shall be entitled Dreams. Dreams can be self-defined and subjective. It's truly based upon your perspective. But don't fall victim to societal norms. Open yourself up to your dreams as they welcome you to be embraced in its prideful arms. Sometimes dreams can be indescribable. Instead of discouragement, allow that to be the reason why you are remindful of the fact that you cannot control anything pertaining to dreaming. Just know that if it was conceived, then that is the encouragement you need to begin achieving. Thank you. And my final piece shall be, We Are Light. When will they realize that we are light, despite us being termed as black? When will they realize that we are light, shining in a world that strives to dim? When will they realize that we are light, no matter how much such words are used to condemn? When will they realize that we are light, paving a path that no one else can tread? When will they realize that we are light, glaring in front of those eyes that won't recognize? When will they realize that we are light? Don't stare too long, or you'll become blind. Thank you.
Thank you, 𝒉𝒚𝒎𝒆. Again, snaps all around the room. Next, what we want to do for you all real quick. One of the exercises that I had the opportunity to conduct with these gentlemen over the summer, we wrote a new book titled The New Normal that's going to be online shortly. And this exercise, I give the gentleman a writing prompt. And for sake of time and for us to move through it a little expeditiously, I'm just going to give them a writing prompt. I'm going to have them come up with 2 words that represent to them or define what this writing prompt means. They're going to use these 2 words, any word of their choice pertaining to the writing prompt, after which they're going to select rhyming words that correspond with the keywords. And then they're going to write sentences that use these keywords and rhyme words at the end that is going to provide them with a couplet. In poetry, a couplet is simply 2 lines in a row that rhyme. And I would like to bring everybody back to the room for this one. Cool. What's going on, gentlemen? How y'all good?
Great.
Nice. Y'all did an amazing job. So I just wanted to present to the world how we actually create one of our pieces using keywords, identifying keywords, pairing them with rhyme words, and then forming a couplet to then use those couplets to compile a stanza, right? While you guys, so the prompt is I am a man, okay? While you guys are coming up with your keywords, rhyme words, and your lines, I am going to recite a couple of pieces as a segue to that. Cool?
Cool.
All right.
Gotcha.
All right. This next piece I'm going to do is titled Birth of a Boy That Helped Shape a Man. What inspired this piece? Unfortunately, I really got to know my father a couple of years before he transitioned to the next dimension. And I just wanted, I've always told myself when I'm in the position to be a parent, that I will go above and beyond the call of duty and to interject myself in every segment of their life as much as I can. And this piece, dedicated to my son, Nathaniel. It's titled Birth of a Boy That Helped Shape a Man. Now, from the moment I saw your crown, I made a purposeful vow to do everything in my spirit to make you proud. Excited at the idea of being a man in progress, I've been chosen to exemplify the absolute best, adding to your development and nothing less. I had no substitute, trial runs, or sit-ins, but knew what I have to instill in you. A vital key is a living seed. Statisticians can't calculate the amount of love, and no scale could weigh the importance of being groomed into a strong man that this world tries to consume. I call you king because in my eyes you're royal. Dreams of my seed grown planted in your soil. Invested but not overbearing because I know we're individuals and here to learn lessons. I'm so thankful. I'll give you gems that you use to enhance your gift and increase your presence. At giving birth, I was known that you are the complete essence. Because of you, I stand tall, I fly, and I stand and I'm free. Reflections of you in me. This next piece that I'm going to recite for you all is titled My People. People is actually hip hop spelled backwards. It's PIH POH. The world thinks because I'm young, melanated, and into the latest fashion craze and love hip hop that I have nothing to say. I don't realize the real lies being told, I mean sold every day. See, we come from homes broken to pieces, so I'm collecting those to bring peace to the folks that mean the most, my people. The ones they call disadvantaged, ratchet, and simple, or lost in a sauce with a mentality crippled, my people. The ones exploited on TV for fame, trying to make a name for some change, because we know what that game called struggling feels like, my people. We stand, we fall with our hands up, but bang. But bang, the trigger still squeezed, and then we plead and plead for a breath of fresh air because we can't breathe, my people. Our rights not right seem like they non-existent. I promise you they got it twisted. We'll stand up, be heard, and never be dismissed. I got 5 steps for change, and it goes like this. Open up your eyes and learn new things. Always stand tall. Lend a helping hand so the next man won't fall. Speak to be heard, give it your all, and stay true. Be the change you want to see in this world today, starting with you, and you, and you, my people. Thank you. I'd like to bring everybody else to the room, please, to see what progress we have made. So, you guys know that Birth of a Boy is not that short, and I kind of freestyled the last half of it because I really wanted to get back to y'all and see what y'all were up to. So how y'all looking? We ready?
Yeah, we're ready.
Good.
Cool.
Good.
Okay. So with the writing prompt of I am a man, We're going to go in the order of Ayante Carter, Matthew, Pluto, and Ahmad. So let's see what you gentlemen have created together. Ayante, we on you.
Oh, dang.
Thank you. Be back. I just want to pardon for a couple of technical difficulties. So this piece that they're going to recite, I thought it would be really cool just to show you how fast and just how prompt and efficient that these young men have been working all summer. Outside of compiling the book, The New Normal, we've also created a series of poems that are going to be on a CD as well, of original poetic works. That's going to be compiled with some videos and visual arts as well. The work that I've done over the summer is in conjunction with School Talk DC, an arts organization out of Northwest that specifically deals with youth with learning disabilities. So all of the creations that you're hearing and will hear with the youth that I deal with from that realm. You can also log on to a website, www.konshens.com. That's KONSHENS.com, as well as classicallydope.com. I have compiled a classical hip hop group that is with myself and Woodwind Quintet, along with Brandon Felder. And the piece that you're going to see at the end of today's segment is titled First Lady, and is featuring Mr. Rayshon Lamar. Some of you may recognize him from NBC's The Voice. He made it to the semifinals, and he was on Adam Levine's team. Again, the website that you can log on to is www.konshens.com. And looking forward to your support. Thank you so much. I'd like to bring everybody back to the room. All right, can everybody hear me?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yes.
Nice. Okay, cool. So look, we're going to restart that joint piece. Okay, starting with you, Ayante, with the writing prompt, I am a man. So let's jump right into it.
All right. I said, I'm a man. I'm a black man, and black men are born with targets. We can't even walk the target without a target on our backs. We wear our hoodies, so we are harder to get. And if I look at you wrong, you view me as a target. I'm a black man, and I'm a target. But the funny thing is, I'm just like you. Thank you.
I live my life with so much pressure. I don't even know how I can even measure. I wish they see me as a king, but not just count all my rings.
I am a man who stands because I'm a man who understands. I am a man who is strong, but I'm also a man who is spiritually strong.
With 2 feet placed on the concrete, I stand on my words as a man, and I speak for the voices of generations to come. Though we were lynched as slaves, my head is never hung. Thank you.
Nice. So just I wanted to give you all an example of just how dope these gentlemen are, and two, for those who have ever toyed around with poetry or even thought to themselves, oh man, I can't write a rhyme, it's too hard. It really is not. I gave them a writing prompt from 2 words of their choice. They selected 2 rhyme words, wrote sentences that built couplets, used those couplets to create stanzas, and here you have it. Gentlemen, before we get to the last video of Classically Dope Performance of First Lady, can you all give your Instagram handles for anyone that's interested in keeping up with you and your poetic work and everything that you're doing? Ayante, let's start with you.
My Instagram handle is Ayon AYEEYONN.
Matthew?
My Instagram handle is FlyGuyMatt _Matt with 3 T's.
Pluto?
And mine is Pluto _ the Renaissance Man.
And Ahmad?
And mine's is at Ahmad.Woodard, AHMAD.Woodard, WOODARD.
Nice. And myself is Konshens the MC, KONSHENSTHEMC. And we would like to thank each and every one of you all for tuning in and allowing us to invade your space, for giving us your time, your energy, and your attention. It is greatly, greatly appreciated. A huge, huge, huge thank you for everyone at the Kennedy Center who allowed myself and all of these wonderful scholars to join Arts Across America to display their talents and to have an opportunity to be heard. Last but not least, I would like to introduce the video First Lady, performed by Classically Dope, featuring Mr. Rayshon Lamar. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Hope you enjoy.
You are my First Lady, by far. You are truly amazing, and your love is like no other. You are my First Lady, my heart, my mother.
Yeah, couldn't paint a better perfect picture. Well versed with life, your soul filled with scripture, days filled with strife. You kept a clearer vision in your perspective on living this purpose. I'm just scratching the surface, cause you're more than worthless. Better yet, you shine like a diamond, or maybe the sun at high noon. Not a melody, you're more like a fine tune. I admire you and how you supply through hardships, hard hits, and being lied to. I saw you the sky's blue, days on your knees, praying for a better day, way out of no way. I celebrate you today, since you're not gone away. It's a perfect time for me to say that I love you greatly. And God knew what she was doing, making you my first lady.
You are my First Lady, Papa. You are truly amazing, and your love is like no other. You are my First Lady, my heart, my mother.
My superhero, miracle mom, when going through your storm, you always stay calm. That's phenomenal. So I follow suit, fall in line like a domino. It only make you stronger, son. That's where the problem for. Exact words I need in this game called life to help me proceed. You a queen indeed, sitting on your throne. Too many years of renting to own it home. Not too long ago, I observed you drinking a much herb and sinking into your worrying time stressing. But you pulled through, outlasting your testing. A real woman's all about her progression. With no second guessing, another reason why you are the best, and I love you great.
Said I love you greatly.
And God knew what she was doing, making you my first lady.
You are my First Lady, Papa. You are truly amazing, and your love is like no other. You are my first lady, my heart, my mother.
And for the record, you epitomize love, plus define trust, the reason. I always take my time and don't rush a season for your harvest to grow. Just hush. And when you learn emotion, not talking so much, cause I could quote you for days or to display that I listen to all you have to say. Cause mom, you're intelligent. Some say you're heaven sent. I don't say a word cause your action is evidence. You don't say a word and your action is evident. Got plenty to share from your days spent learning the world and learning yourself and learning to play the cards that life dealt in. Learning that love is more than heartfelt. Expressed through these words, I'm hoping your heart felt. And I love you greatly. Look, and God knew what she was doing, making you my first lady. Yeah.
You are my first lady, by far. You are truly amazing, and your love is like no other. You are my first lady, my heart, my mother. I love you greatly, my first lady. You are my first lady. Love you, baby.
Yes.
Yeah.
Again, that was First Lady performed by Classically Dope featuring Mr. 𝒉𝒚𝒎𝒆. I am Konshens the MC. Please log on to www.konshens.com. Also, classicallydope.com to check up and keep in tune with the Classically Dope squad and crew. Again, thank you to the Kennedy Center, every single person who is affiliated with bringing us together. We are truly, truly humbled and truly, truly thankful for having the opportunity for not only myself, but more importantly, for the voices of tomorrow to be heard today. Thank you so much. Again, until next time, I am Konshens the MC. Peace, love, and light.